Welcome to the Lions Tears Ministry. This is Reverend Liz Jackson. Today's sermon is True Word of Yah, Replenish in Genesis 1:28 is deceptive. It is a word meant to lead all astray. Abba Yah pointed this out to me the other night, so therefore I must also show you what I learned in regards to the word replenished found in Genesis 1:28. As many people believe that the earth is older than that of Abba Yah's words and his creation, or many people just simply don't believe in creation at all. For your information, the earth is not millions of years old, and there were not people on this earth before Adam. The word replenish is not the correct term that should have been used, or was mistranslated like so much of the Bible was, in order to cause confusion, chaos, and misdirection on purpose. Ephesians 6:12 says, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of the world, against spiritual wickedness in high places." Replenish is Hebrew word H4390, and below is a photo so that you can see what it actually means. And it means to fill or be full of, accomplish, confirm, consecrate. The biblical outline of usage again means to be full, fullness, abundance. Accomplished, complete. Replenish in Hebrew means, again, to be full of or to fill. Nowhere in the Hebrew definition does this term imply to fill again. Let's look at the English definition and why word usage is important, along with definitions of words. Praise be to Abba Yah, also that I paid attention in all my English and literature classes during my courses of education, because many people don't like English, and that's done for a reason. Etymology of replenish means mid-14th century, stems from Old French replenus, extended present participle stem of replenir, which means to fill up, not again, otherwise it would say again, and it means to fill, as stated right here. The word origin of replenish means to fill up or to fill. And when a definition has the phrase related to or related, like right here, where you see that, like in the above etymology, this means that according to Webster Dictionary, oftentimes the sources are thesaurus users are not looking for something that means exactly the same as the word they already have. To help in the situation, the thesaurus includes lists of related words, which are words whose meanings are close enough to the synonym group to be of interest to the user, but that still doesn't give the exact definition that someone is looking for in order to accurately convey Abba Yah's message. And again, the meaning is close enough, but not the same, and that matters. This word origin is French and not even English, which also matters. When we don't know what words mean, words that are used especially to fit a narrative, and in this case the word replenish, aids in the lives of the age of the earth, stating it's billions and billions of years old, and that there was mankind before Adam. If there was mankind before Adam, Abba Yah would have said that. The Lord God Almighty is very specific, and nowhere in the book of Jubilees, Yasher, Enoch, or Genesis, in which they all correlate together, does he ever say, replenish the earth to Adam and Eve. Never. What he does tell them is to go and be fruitful and multiply. If you believe the earth is billions of years old and there was mankind before Adam, and you believe the Neanderthal lies that mainstream media in your indoctrination camps have told you to have roamed the earth, then you live in false deceit and deception. And there were dinosaurs back in the day due to transgenetics, and that's a different sermon for another time. But again, nowhere does the Hebrew or French word imply to fill again. In English it does, and this is why English is considered one of the most corrupt languages on this earth today. Replenish in English, according to Merriam-Webster, is a transitive verb. It means to fill or build up again. As a transitive verb, a verb that requires a direct object, which is a noun, pronoun, or noun phrase, and that follows the verb and completes the sentence meaning by indicating the person or thing that receives the action of the verb. Again, in this scenario, the English word for replenish would indicate the earth would be filled up again, which is a lie. Used as an intransitive verb, an intransitive verb is not used with a direct object. If something comes after an intransitive verb that is in the position usually inhabited by the direct object, it doesn't answer what or whom. Instead, it answers a question like where, when, how, or how long. So in this case, according to English definition, again, which is wrong, replenish means to fill up the earth again. The answer to how would be by being fruitful and multiplying. This word replenish causes deception. I had a conversation a few months ago with an old friend about this very word while I was picking up a DoorDash, and we had a little time to talk. And he was like, but Genesis still stumps me because it says replenish. And at that time, I was like, I know, but let me do some investigating and I will tell you. And I hadn't gotten to it because Abba had me focused on other areas. So again, the other night, he told me to look at it closer. For 1 Timothy 2:15 says, study to show thyself approved unto God, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. So I ask you, who else knew that this word, replenish, was wrong? Those who verbally pass down his word, of course. In order to see what our ancestors knew before us, the Targums are proof. Now, the Jerusalem Targum uses replenish, but again, it would because of the Hebrew origin of the word. Targum Onkelos states, and the Lord blessed them and said to them, spread abroad and become many, and fill the earth, and be strong upon it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the heavens, and over every living thing that moves upon it. Targum Onkelos states, spread abroad and become many, fill the earth. Again, is not included in that sentence. The Palestinian Targums states, and he blessed them, and the Lord said to them, increase and multiply, and fill the earth with sons and daughters, and prevail over it in its possessions, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the heavens, and over every creepy animal that creeps upon the earth. Again, is left out of that definition as well. So why would an English word like replenish be used? Again, in my eyes, it's to cause deception, which it has. Again, because people believe the earth is millions and billions of years old, and fossils and carbon dating. Brothers and sisters, if people work for government agencies and get paid to tell you what they want you to know, they can tell you anything, and as long as they repetitively tell you it enough, you're eventually going to believe it, which is the whole reason why they only teach Roman and Greek history in history classes nationwide in America. So again, I ask you, search this. 1 Timothy says, show yourself approved to Abba Yah. Everybody should be doing their research. Abba Yah will be here soon. So much is happening. And I just pray very dearly that you wake up from the lies and deceit of this world. Abba Yah does have me looking into the timeline, as Jubilees is the accurate timeline. Dates may have been messed up, so I have yet to really do the research that he's asking me. And so that's something that I'll have published as soon as he completes our journey on that subject.